What is up, and welcome to the age of Torus. And in this video, I have a huge announcement that I want to give you guys. So if you've been following on X, which I'm going to put up on the screen here, you would have seen this post a couple days ago. And before we get into it though, I want to have a quick refresher on what Torus is and why you need to be paying attention. So Torus is the first of its kind, truly the first of its kind on a blockchain designed to allow you to make the most of your tokens in any market. You can create when prices are high and then stake when prices go low into the same pool to be earning tokens no matter what the market conditions are. It is designed to allow you to sleep better at night and continue to grow your bag no matter what, all while driving demand and scarcity into the token it's built on top of, creating a perpetual feedback loop that you will want to do a whole lot more research on to understand. And it's designed, as you can see on screen here, to be incredibly simple on the front end while being highly sophisticated and nuanced on the back end. So let's get right into this video. Now, if you've watched my previous videos and you understand exactly how Torus works, or even remotely that you can create or stake and earn tokens from the Torus pool, you'll know that once you create or stake, you have your creation or your stake on the stake page. Of course, if we go over here, you'll have your creation or stake down at this bottom table. Now, at the moment, you cannot move creations or stakes from wallet to wallet. When you create or stake within one wallet, you are locked to that wallet for the life of that creation or stake for up to 88 days, of course. Now, what if I told you that that was only going to be temporary? Let's dive in. So 2 days ago, I put out a post. It was a massive Torus announcement, and it reads, in the coming months ahead, Torus will be launching an added feature of the ability to move your creations and stakes via encapsulated NFTs. These are called ETPs, encapsulated Torus positions. So what does this mean exactly? This means built into the Torus.win dApp. Again, this dApp right here, built in so you don't have to go anywhere else. It's all inside Torus.win. You'll be able to simply click a button which encapsulates your Torus position into an NFT and gives you the ability to move your creations to another wallet if it gets compromised, gift creations or stakes, meaning you can send your stake or your creation within Torus to somebody as a gift, sell the NFTs on the secondary market like OpenSea, which we're going to get to in a moment, and whatever else can be dreamed up. This opens up a world of possibilities for secondary markets and use cases. Builders. This opens up an entirely new market for use cases of these ETPs. Who will be the first to build on and integrate these encapsulated Torus positions? Plus, this may be the foundation for something much bigger coming down the road that the world has never seen before. More details on this will be released as we come closer to completion of this deeper layer in the months to come. So you definitely want to pay attention to what this is going to be utilized for potentially in the future. Now, we aim to get this out as soon as possible, though a projected date will be held off for now. So guys, prepare yourselves for the age of Torus. It's here and it's waiting for no one. So if you didn't quite pick up what this is and how monumental this is, let's go back to the dApp. So what this means is you will be able to have a use case of your creation or stake while you're waiting. And what that means is when you come to the dApp and you're thinking to yourself, well, you know what? I kind of want to just move my creation or my stake to another wallet. Maybe I'm worried that my wallet got compromised, for security reasons, or let's say I want to show a family member or a friend or someone the power of Torus, and I want to send them a creation or stake. So you could come here in the dApp, you could create or stake, and then you could click a button over here that allows you to mint your NFT. And of course, we're going to have more updates on the exact format of how this will work. There may be a pop-up that is going to come up when you click create Torus, and you can decide to encapsulate the NFT immediately, or have the option to encapsulate, or just be a regular creation or stake. And this will allow you to then move that NFT from wallet to wallet. So where you'll see it actually, you'll see it within your wallet. There's going to be an NFT option. It'll pop up, and you can also go to Etherscan, and you'll be able to see an NFT that's going to be here down at the bottom. And so you can take this NFT and you can send it from wallet to wallet. Like I was saying, this opens up the potential for builds and for all sorts of secondary use cases. Now, if you were to create or stake and decide partway through your creation or stake that you wanted to sell your creation or stake, you actually could, because you can take that NFT and you can bring it to a platform like OpenSea, which is an NFT marketplace, and you could actually sell it. And the cool thing is that NFT is actually increasing in value daily because you have a principal amount of Torus that's backing the NFT, whether it's the staked or created amount. And secondarily, you're also earning over the period that you're waiting. And so the longer that you wait, closer to the 88-day mark, the more that NFT could potentially be worth. And especially at that last 14-day window, that could be the peak for selling these NFTs. Now, there's all sorts of potential use cases for games and so on and so forth. But if we go back to the Torus DApp here, the biggest thing is that I want you to understand that this is for new creations or stakes. Existing creations or stakes in the Torus DApp will not be able to utilize this function. So what that means is when this launches, any new creations or stakes that are made after this is launched will have the option to choose to encapsulate or to just use the classic creation or staking mode, meaning you basically can't move the creation or stake from wallet to wallet. Now, these functions are going to cost a little bit more gas. So you'll have a small amount more gas used to allow the encapsulation, and then a small amount of gas to basically create the NFT at that time. So it will be relatively small in comparison, especially when we consider that the gas has already lowered significantly on Ethereum at the moment, but it will increase, and you'll have the choice on whether or not you want to pay more when this time comes. So I hope you're getting as excited as I am, because there is so much happening in Torus. Torus is absolutely crushing it right now, and these encapsulated NFTs have the potential to completely change the game. So I'll leave that up to you to use your imagination and get excited about the age of Torus in terms of this new ETP protocol, or layer, I should say, coming to Torus within the DApp, and potentially a whole lot more, and you're going to want to stay tuned for that. So if you haven't already, make sure you're following Torus Win on X. Make sure you're following myself on X, Cryptographics, or @Cryptographics. Make sure you're subscribed here on YouTube, and please jump in the Torus Telegram. We have daily voice chats at 8 a.m. PST, and we're going to be doing a more regular schedule on X as well as here on YouTube. And finally, welcome to the age of Torus. Peace.